Okay, so this is a playthrough of Streets of Rage 2, no healing. Normal difficulty, 5 life start. I'm going to do 4 of these. This playthrough will be max. So this is, healing is not allowed. Alright, Max is not very good with the knife, so I tend to just get rid of it. He excels with the pipe. Speaking of which... there are certain enemies I will turn my back to kind of lure them. Otherwise, playthroughs like this, it's just knowing where the enemies are going to be and how many hit points they have. Basically, how much is their life bar. Come on, Donovan. So usually, once I get to the end of this scene, once I have a weapon, I will throw it across the screen just to wake up that Donovan to get him taken care of. Because once you actually step across the screen, Jack will come out. Alright, so far so good. Definitely going to grab as many points as possible, because points equals extra lives. I should have just kept hitting him. Whatever. I like to grapple. There's another reason why I like Max. I think as a child, when I played this game, I mained as him because I liked how powerful he was and how many hits he could take before actually suffering a knockdown. Whereas some of the lighter characters like Skate or Blaze will take 1 or 2, maybe 3 hits if you're really lucky before they get knocked down. Grab that. There's somebody off on the side here. Okay. I was getting paranoid there. Thought I saw a Donovan. So if you have the chance, a lot of these heavy characters can kind of get stun locked. Hold on. By heavy, I mean I'm kind of borrowing a term from Doom Eternal, where they divide the enemies between fodder, which are the little guys, the heavies, which are tougher and I guess you could call them sub-bosses, and the super heavies, which are bosses, like this guy here. Now you'll notice I'm hanging back and kind of baiting out the tiny little guys. Okay. So, I'm sure you guys know this. It's kind of been an open secret for a long time. If you get tossed, you can hit up and jump and you will land on your feet. Which is good, because that's pretty much this guy's main attack. He also has like a punch and a roundhouse kick. I think the punch will stagger you, maybe cause knockdown. The roundhouse kick definitely causes knockdown. But the throw, I'm always happy to get thrown, because I can land on my feet, unless for whatever reason I'm really behind on my reflexes, which may happen once or twice. I know that Galsy is still back there. Ah! There. Is there one more? I feel like there's one more. Oh well. Grab the pipe, walk directly up, because this guy is coming. The biker guys, I guess you could consider them fodder. They don't have a lot of health, but the danger in the biker gangs is that they never travel alone. So if you see one, you're about to fight a whole bunch of them. Ah. Really? There. Got a 2-for-1 with that. Alright, we're just gonna walk right across this bridge. Rude. Lost the pipe. There's another one up here. So this guy will always pick up the pipe if it's on the ground. So you can kind of bait him. And when he leans down, he's kind of vulnerable for a frame. We're going to leave that alone. Almost died there. Oh well. There are some scenes where once you transition, you get some health back. I've known of gamers doing a no-hit run on this game. I can't imagine doing a no-hit run. I just do not have that kind of patience. Gonna deal with some Surgers here, which are just pellet-swapped Galshias. Deal with them. And we have Jet. Swing and a miss. Ah, got. One more, and he's done. We are on to level 3. And we are at 9 lives. On to level 3. I will most likely die in this level. This level is usually where I have my first death. At least in no healing runs. In other runs where I allow myself to heal, my first death is usually, I want to say, maybe level 4. 4 or 5. Depends on the difficulty. On normal, probably 4. On easy, probably 5. Maybe even 6 on a good day. Alright, so here's a fun little Easter egg for you. In Japan, Streets of Rage is known as Bare Knuckle, which is the name on all these arcade machines that have money. And I got another life, so now I'm up to 10 lives, I think. Gotta be careful not to get that apple. So my rule, if I accidentally pick up life, let's say I accidentally get this life, okay. When there's no enemies around, use your Focus A attack to whittle your life down. That was actually one too many. But if you accidentally heal, use your special attack against no enemies to whittle your life back down to what it was. Alright. I think R signal is the only one left. Nope, we have Y signal too. We'll toss you. Toss you. On to the next scene. You'll notice I'm backing up, because I don't want to aggro this guy too soon. Alright, I think there's one more dude that drops down from the ceiling. On we go. Alright, so now technically we're in the double digits for lives, but the counter doesn't go up to double digits. Alright, this fight, these two ninjas, I try to stay on one side of the screen. If I can get lucky, you can take them one at a time. However, these guys also have a throw attack, so you'll be really good and really careful, and then he'll grab you and chuck you across the screen, aggroing the other one. So that was a little lucky there. Pick up this Galcia. There money in that trash? No. Wake up this Donovan very carefully, because there's Jack. Well, he's not Jack, he's Bino. Here, have a knife. Alright. That clears up that, and we're moving on to the alien house. I like the music here, it's really funky. I think there's another peace signal. Yep, it comes on screen left there. Alright, one more slash and they're done for. There we go. I need that money. So there's another hidden life under the alien's head here. I usually dive bomb for it, and I get hit, so I'm actually resisting the urge. Ah, and I get hit anyways. So this creature, this alien head thing, there is so much randomness to it. There's really no straightforward way to try that fight, because the head movements, I'm pretty sure, are completely random. Ow. Ryu thing, can you not ever do... No, no, no. We're not aggroing the boss. Not yet. Alright. I'm not even gonna hit these alien eggs. Alright. I prefer to grapple Zamza. If he runs at me, I will do a focused special. Because if he blocks it, he takes, like, he continues to take damage without suffering the knockdown. Well, I got him anyways. But he will block it and be pushed back across the screen and will just continuously take damage and not get knocked down, and Max will just continuously push him and damage him. And he will suffer, Zamza, I mean, will suffer just an ungodly amount of damage from one attack. But being a no healing run, I didn't want to waste my specials. Alright, so he's a ways down the screen, but there is a Donovan crouching. Kind of way down there. So I'm gonna try. Oh, that was a swing and a miss. If I know there are enemies crouching off screen, I will try to throw a weapon and hit them to aggro them. There he is. Alright, now we deal with the ninja, Koshu. Do I use the pipe? Okay, so this screen in particular, this is a slog. Even with the ability to heal to get from here to the pitcher's mound is a pain in the ass. Because you have a ton of enemies coming from both sides of the screen. Because this is the point in the game where Streets of Rage 2 is like, okay, you're used to enemies coming from both sides of the screen, so deal with it. And there's another life. I know there's another Gaussian. There he is. Alright, so here's Metal Mamas and Suzy Q. I try not to get surrounded by these girls because they have such long range attacks. They have a whip attack, they have the electric whip attack, which causes knockdown, and they have a jump kick, which also causes knockdown. They have a lot of long range attacks. So I really try to keep them on both sides of the screen. I mean, both of them on one side of the screen. But for getting surrounded, that fight went rather well. Can you not do that, please? Okay. Alright, so for this guy is very easily stun-locked. So long as you don't complete your combo, well, didn't matter there. But I think it's easier to do with the lighter characters, so long as you just keep your jab up, he will continuously be staggered. So you can slowly whittle down his health. Alright, so my tactic here is to pretty much stay in a corner and don't get surrounded. And there he comes. Damn it. Okay, first death of the game. Alright. Normally I prefer the other corner, but whatever. Any port in a storm. Okay. Now this boss, this pit fighter wrestler, I do not like this boss. This guy has been a pain in my ass since I was a teenager. I don't think I ever really developed a great strategy for him. Why am I stuck? I do not like being stuck. Alright, second death of the game. Asshole. There. Just mule kick him. Alright, let's try. Third death of the game. You know what? Fuck it. I get my life back at the beginning of every level anyways. So that fight was not smooth. Level 5. Okay, as soon as level 5 starts, be aware that that knife guy is coming. Come on, Garam. I know you're there. Thank you. We're baiting out the little guys. Rude. I like my pipe. We have a Gutton and a Garam off camera. Garam's down. Gutton's down. Alright, he's out. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna fight a new type of enemy here. The Kickboxer. They're not bad alone, but in groups, Kickboxers will fuck you up. I think at the beginning of level 6, it's a beach. And at the end of the first screen, you fight like 4 of them at the same time. It's kind of a slog. Alright, so because this guy has a wall behind him, we can just kind of continuously forward B and grapple him. One thing I'm a fan of in this game is if you can get somebody against a wall and knock them down, you can kind of stand over that spot, so as soon as they stand up, they can stand up into a grapple. I think you have to be moving. So it's like on the final frame that they stand up, be moving forward, and they'll just automatically get grabbed. It's difficult to explain, but once you feel it, you're like, oh, I get it. Alright, I think that's all the little guys. Deal with Mach. Alright. Got another life. Alright, now we're dealing with a lot of these bikers that are named after weather conditions. We got fog, we have calm, and we have gale. We have Cyclops ninjas. I don't know what the classes of these guys are actually called. These are just my nicknames for them. Alright, on to the boss. Arbear. But before you fight Arbear, you go through a small army of little dudes. So I'm stun locking him. There. I see that little glove coming off screen left. And there's another death. Oops. Ah. Ah. Got him. Not my smoothest fight, but whatever. We still have at least 9 lives. And we are over halfway through the game. We are on stage 6 of 8. So as soon as stage 6 starts, you walk forward, stay on the bottom of the screen, and that little Cyclops ninja will jump down from above and you will automatically grab him. Again, so long as you're moving forward. This guy can be an asshole. Fucking hate this dude. There. Get rid of your stupid dagger. Alright. Now we're gearing up for, I think, 4 kickboxers. Which is super not fun. Alright, 3? I remember there being 4. That might be on either 2-player or on hard. Because I definitely remember there being a 4th one of these guys. And I'm down to 8 lives. I do have continues, though. But we are over halfway through the game. I thought there was one more. There's even one more. 2 more. I did not want to aggro that. This ninja guy. Oh, you get off it with your slide attack. I have a slide attack too. See, I can do this all day. Alright. Alright, this part kinda sucks. Do the do. Okay, that went kind of well. That went much better than I thought it would. I think there's one more. Nope, that was it. Moving on down. Okay, this part definitely sucks. That's another death. There. Okay, we're on to the boss. So this is the first double boss. You're fighting the boss of level 2 and 3. You only need to kill Souther, the boss of level 3. Because if you kill Souther, Stealth will automatically die. I was hoping Souther would block that, so that I could do that super special he blocks and takes a lot of damage trick, but with a backbreaker I took him out. Didn't even need to touch Stealth. Back up to 8 lives, and we're on to level 7. Alright, now that we cleared out the little guys. Aw, man, I did not want to knock him down. I wanted to keep him stun locked. But I'll just kill him anyways. Now this biker dude, sitting on the edge, he is always very, very tough. So I'm convinced this one biker dude is programmed to be one difficulty higher than what the difficulty is set at. Because on easy, he acts like he's normal. On normal, he acts like hard. On hard, he is an utter asshole. And I've never played or gotten this far in the game on hardest, so I cannot imagine what he's like on the hardest difficulty. Maybe he would go back down to easy. Maybe the difficulty loop will just loop back around. I don't know. But I notice it's that one biker sitting at the beginning of level 7. He always is super aggroed. Even more so than the other sitting bikers. Even more so than, like, this guy. He'll go for the pipe. I can jump kick him again. Donovan doesn't like jump kicks. I lost the pipe, but you know what? I didn't take any damage in that encounter, so I'll take that as a win. Alright. So you may notice I tried to catch Enola as soon as she dropped down. Back up to 9 lives, which is good. As we're about to go on the elevator ride from hell. Odie. Alright. The only reason I don't think you could catch her with Max is because you're on a conveyor belt going backwards when she drops down. Alright, we need to get this guy away from his shuriken. There's another death. Okay, this elevator ride sucks. There is one turkey on the ground here. I'm going to pause the game because this is an exception to my own rule. You are on this elevator for a very, very long time, and there's a turkey on the ground here, and it is such a hassle to go around it that so long as I am at full health, I allow myself to grab that turkey. That is the only exception in the game. If you die and you come back and you're at full health, grab it, just to get it off the ground. As it is, I grabbed it at full health, and it actually cost me a little bit of damage because this Garam here fucking punched me, but whatever. So I know there's no health pickups. This turkey in level 7, that is the only exception to that rule. Because you're here for a while. So to have to fight around it is really a hassle. Damn it. You know, I saw it coming. Damn it. Finally. Alright, on to the next phase. Ah yes, the ninja phase. There's another death. I'm gonna die probably quite a few times here. Ah! I did not mean to do that dashing special. I grabbed him, and I meant to slam him into the ground, but I landed and hit A instead of B. So now we have bikers and kickboxers. There's another death. Down to 6 lives. This is why I hate this elevator so much on a no healing run. Alright. Last phase before the boss. Alright, it helps to get him up. Not the attack I wanted to do. I wanted to suplex him. It helps if you get the enemies against this wall, because then you could kind of grapple them continuously. Alright. Boss at level 7, I got 6 lives. These guys hop around way too fucking much. As a grappler, these are probably the most pain-in-the-ass enemies in the game to deal with. Like, I feel like some of the other characters, non-max characters, have a much easier time with these guys. Just because Max is so slow. Alright, one down. The other one shouldn't be too hard once you isolate him. There he goes. Alright, back up to 6 lives. And we're on level 8. 6 lives, 1 level left. I might, if I have really bad luck, I might have to use a continue. Hopefully not. Fucking knife Galsha. Get out of my face. Probably the most pain in the ass thing about level 8 is they throw every boss from previous levels at you. Like, that was a refresher of the boss of level 7. Here's a refresher of the boss of level 5. You hate the boss of level 4 and 3? Too bad. Hated the boss of level 1? Too bad. Okay. This elevator ride is not quite as bad as the one in level 7. This elevator is smaller and tighter, and that actually goes really good with my particular playstyle because I like to grapple. Yeah, throw me, I don't care. There's Nail. You know, I should have done the... whatever. Should have done different attack. This is actually the easiest time I have fighting this enemy type. I think he's so easy in this elevator because he is based on mobility and hiding off screen and doing long range, like, jumping charge attacks. So in an elevator like this, there's just nowhere for him to go. Same thing with this boss we're about to fight. I hated this guy so much. But if you can get him against the wall and jump kick, you have to time this really well. You can just automatically knock him down as soon as he gets up. As opposed to fighting him in the pit fight under the baseball stadium in level 4, he can hide off screen where you can't hit him and charge off screen and do his knockdown attacks. So in an elevator where there's nowhere for the enemies to go, it's actually a little bit of an easier fight. Now we have Shiva, who's a fucking prick, if you ask me, but oh well. He's the sub-boss that's like 10 times harder than the boss. But we have 6 lives. Well, my health, we have 5.5 lives. Okay, we have 5 lives. Oh, with the backbreaker. Okay. 5 lives. No continues used. Mr. X. Here we go. Oh. Oh, come here. Ah! That was a perfect backbreaker opportunity. Alright, 4 lives. I just need to get behind this guy. If I can get behind him. If I can get on his right-hand side when he's doing that, he's toast. Three lives. Oh, did I get him? I got him. Off screen. And I got an extra life out of it. Okay, not my cleanest fight with Mr. X. Not my most glorious boss fight. But that's it. That's Streets of Rage 2. No healing with Max.